Our brother right here is gonna forget the Sabbath day.
Listen,
my brother right
so
here knows
what
the
day?
Sabbath day. You
So
know what
what
the
day?
The seventh day of the week is,
I'm
right?
just saying,
Right? You know what the seventh day of the week is, right? All right. So we don't want to acknowledge that.
I'm listening,
We don't
but y'all
lie
ain't
to.
listening to me.
Come over here, bro.
What if
Come over
I say,
here,
come
bro.
on my car, let me teach you again.
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it,
Hold on a second. Hear me out. When you listen, okay, let me say this.
When you gonna listen to me though?
What is you got to tell us, bro? Come on, tell us. Tell us what you got to tell us. Show us. No, you can't have a mic. Show us what you got.
Listen.
Okay, we listen.
First of all, y'all want to speak
Isaiah
on the mic
30.
and be auditory to everybody.
Bro, you supposed to be telling us how to fix our community, bro.
I'm telling you
How
right
we
now.
fix our
I'm
community?
telling you right now. Instead of
How you
trying
stop little John
instead-
from getting shot down the street, bro?
instead
Your
of-
phone fell down, bro.
Instead of talking, I'm gonna get in. Y'all ain't gonna steal this.
No, we don't steal,
Oh,
bro.
good. So
We
good.
don't
We
steal.
good then.
Because we
We
keep
good.
God's laws
So instead of-
according to the Bible.
Alright, so instead of you saying Lil John killing
Turn it
folks,
down.
how we gonna stop it? Instead of talking to, if you talking to the community and you know Lil John killing folks, go set up with Lil John and have a just
What about calling the police on his ass?
bring it out.
Huh?
for what?
Because he breaking God's law.
Bring it out.
But
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
You don't want to hear the law of God, man.
Y'all don't
You
know
gonna sit up
law
here
of
and
God.
get- we
Y'all don't
read
know
it.
law of
We
God
read it.
Because many are called, but few are chosen.
read it.
And I don't think y'all none of the few.
So now you got to ask yourself, am I offended? And the answers for Christians, just like some of you listening, is yes. There's something in the Bible you don't like, and you got to get over it. You got to conform to what the Bible says. The Bible is never going to conform to your wicked self.
Exodus 2013. Let me show you something.
Bring it out.
I want to show you something real fast. This good shit here. All right. I want you to try
Look,
this right
though,
here.
all right, I'ma just tell y'all
Look at this. Look at this. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
What if we do that as a people? What if we do that?
What, kill?
Read it again.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
What if I do that? What if you do that? What if your brothers do that? What if we just don't kill each other? What would that do for our community?
Bring it out.
It would help, right?
It would be more.
Would that jailhouse need to be there? Probably not. Read.
You don't
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
What about AIDS in our community? Because a lot of people got AIDS, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes. That's in our community, ain't it? You heard, you know, a girl, she burning, you know, because in and out of her.
Yeah.
They committing adultery, committing fornication. But if you married that sister, you ain't got to worry about that. Read.
Thou shalt not steal.
What about stealing in our community? Hey, sis, we're going over some things that we can do to help our community out. You understand that? Read it again.
Thou shalt not steal.
What if we all applied that to our life? Thou shalt not steal. We'll be a better people, right? Ain't no need for the judges, right?
I ain't trying to stop you or nothing, but look, that go back to my point when I said we got a choice, bro.
You do got a choice.
Yeah.
Don't steal.
That's right.
Don't kill.
That's right.
Don't commit adultery.
That's right.
That's a choice.
Don't smoke.
If I said, sister, what about the STDs in the black community? Is it high?
It's high, right.
That's because of somebody's committing adultery, sleeping with somebody else's woman, fornicating,
Right.
sleeping with a woman when you ain't married to her.
Flesh is real, but you got to be able to control it.
Exactly. That would help our community.
Right.
Where we get this from? This from God's laws.
Right.
That's what we got to do. That's our only way out. We don't try Muslim. That ain't shit. We don't try the Kemetic community. That ain't nothing.
Right.
People talking about they spiritual, but yet they celebrating their birthday.
Right.
Yet they celebrating Christmas. Yet they celebrating Easter. That's wickedness. That's not of God.
That's what they
Then-
brainwashed us into.
I'm gonna show you something, sis. I want you, little man, what's your name?
Jaheem.
Jaheem, what's up, bro? Can you show me Jesus on this sign over here? I want to show you something, sis. You see this?
Brainwashed.
This is messed up. You show me Jesus, bro. Show me Jesus. What a Jesus you know in? when you lay down and pray at
I'm
night.
gonna tell you.
Just point to him, bro. Point to him.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Then, bro, we're gonna show you what Jesus really look like, okay?
From off the base of my training them, telling me. Now, y'all might got pictures or replicas of what it may look like. Now, as close to what y'all trying to say, I guess y'all want to say.
We ain't trying to say nothing.
Though, you
said we trying to say. We're gonna read the Bible.
I just feel it.
We're gonna read the Bible. Let's read the Bible.
It said his hair was of wool.
Right. Read it, bro.
His skin was like
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Big dog, where you going, man? Where you going, bro?
I'm saying,
you smoking that black and mild, he got woolly hair. Christ look like you. Keep reading.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Hey, little bro, your mama ever burned some chicken at one time before? What color it turned when she burned it? What color was it when it was
she
burned?
She burned it.
No. What about toast? When you burn toast, what color it turned? Black.
That's
so
right.
read it again.
His feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
Jesus Christ is a black man. You understand that, young
Right.
man? See that little picture right over there? That's a depiction of Christ. That's what he look like. He look like us. We haven't been taught that in the Christian church. You go in these churches, they're gonna show Christ as a white man.
But look,
that's
right.
The
What we believe, bro.
No, we know this. What the Bible say, we know this.
Right.
Now you saying you believe?
Because the Bible even say that you ain't gonna be able to be in a reflection of God to be in His presence, bro.
Bro, give me Genesis 1. Hey, let me show you something.
Nah,
Let me show
saying,
you. Bro, you made in the image of God.
That's right.
But you not acting like God, smoking that black and mild. That's what a white man made for you. You belittling yourself. You understand that, bro?
Right.
And you just gonna still hit it. This is my presence. Just don't give a damn about me. So that means you don't give a damn about you.
That's right.
Read that.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 26. And God said, let us make man in our image.
God said what?
And God said, let us make man in our image.
Tell us what we wrong about. You said we ain't right.
Every time I talk, you can say.
We out here in the mean streets of Jackson. We got the word going strong. We got people listening, people trying to repent. We need your assistance. YouTube put a strike on our main page. So go to our second page, IUIC Mississippi Burning 2. Subscribe right now.
Every time I talk, you can say, read.
Bro,
he get to screaming.
You need to be taught, bro.
That's right.
I go to church, though. I go to Christ.
That's why you need to be taught.
That's right.
What day to go to church on?
Sunday, y'all gonna come at 11
Sunday?
o'clock.
Why don't we come to that BS that the white man set up?
Matter,
Right.
It does matter. They got you keeping Christmas, ain't it?
Bring it out.
You celebrate your birthday,
Bring it
don't
out.
No, I don't even
you? go to
celebrate.
church on Sunday, don't
Bring it
you?
out.
Let's read that, Genesis 2. Because that's a lie that the white man told you, bro. You believe that. You believe that. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
We trying to tell a young brother something, but he over here getting upset because he's been told a lie his whole life. Read.
6 days shall I labor and do all thy work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
What's the 7th day? What's the 7th day of the week, sis? What's the 7th day of the week? Saturday is the 7th day of the week, brother. You can't be living in that garbage all your life. You got to have some kind of sense.
Monday, Tuesday,
You understand
Wednesday,
that?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
It don't start on Monday, bro. It don't start on Monday. The week don't. Look at your phone on your calendar, bro. We're gonna learn you the date. Look at your phone on your calendar. Hey, can you look at your calendar on your phone? Tell me what day it is, bro. Come on, bro.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
What's the 7th day?
It don't matter,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah, it do
Read
matter,
it again.
but bring it out. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
That's what God said. I didn't say
That's
that.
right.
I didn't say that.
But look though, so basically
Read it
you
again.
saying when he,
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work. Thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
See, that's what happens, bro. See, you done ran the little sister off because she was scared you gonna mess up her child because you out here bucking, but you supposed to be a Christian. You a Christian, bro? You ain't no Christian. Because Christianity has taught us lies.
That's right.
That's why you buying and selling on the Saturday. The Bible say don't do that. What is you got to tell us, bro? Come on, tell us. Tell us what you got to tell us. Show us. No, you can't have the mic. Show us what you got.
Listen.
Okay, we listen.
First of all, y'all want to speak
Isaiah
on the mic
30.
and be auditory to everybody.
Bro, you supposed to be telling us how to fix our community, bro.
I'm telling you right
how we
now.
fix our community.
I'm telling you right now. Instead of
how do you stop little John from getting shot down the street, bro?
Instead of telling, instead of talking to,
your phone fell down, bro.
Instead of talking, I'm gonna get in. Y'all ain't gonna steal this.
No, we don't steal, bro.
So
we don't steal. Because we keeping God's laws according to the Bible.
All right, so instead of you saying, look, John killing folks, how we gonna stop it? Instead of talking to, if you talking to the community and you know Lil John killing folks, go set up with Lil John and have a just.
What about calling the police on his ass?
Bring it out.
Huh?
For what?
Because he's breaking God's law.
Bring it out.
Cause see, if somebody breaking your house,
but listen, y'all blaming the white folks for the community, saying we can't live in Lake Serene. The white folks got the money. We don't own the stores. Bro, I got people that live in Lake Serene.
Do you live in Lake Serene?
I can go live in Lake Serene.
Do you live in Lake Serene?
I live in a nice home.
Understand that. It's always the first fired, last hired, worst neighborhoods. We got to do better as a people, bro. And that's what we're trying to tell you. That's all we're trying to tell you.
Instead of out talking people, come together and see why our mind connect. Because
you got two ears and one mouth. Won't you just humble down and listen, bro? Isaiah 30.
But listen, I can't because y'all just keep over talking.
If Project Pat was out here rapping, you be quiet and listen to him.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 9, that this is a rebellious people.
He said we lame as hell because we tell them the truth.
Bring it out.
That's crazy. Read it.
Lying children.
Do what?
Lying children.
That's what our people are. They don't do nothing but lie. Read.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
You don't want to hear the law of God, man.
Nah, y'all don't know the law of God.
We read it.
Because many are called, but few are chosen. And I don't think y'all none of the few. I'm just saying.
Them church folks down there chosen.
I might not be able to judge y'all like that. That's God.
That this is a rebellious people. Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Read that again.
That this is a rebellious people.
Bro, are you being rebellious right now?
Yep.
Y'all being rebellious.
Read.
Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
That's our people today. We don't want to hear God's laws. We want to do everything it is under the sun. NBA young boy. I heard the president let Larry Hoover out of jail. That's what they want. I bet you these brothers out here, it's gang related. They killing each other. But we trying to tell them to stop the killing.
Right.
Let's come together. But no, they don't want to hear that. What did they? Read that.
The book of Leviticus chapter 9.
No, go to Isaiah 30.
Isaiah 30 and verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
See, when they go to that church, they sit down and sit in front of that white Jesus and let that pastor take all their money. Don't have nothing to say. But when the prophets of God come out here, it's a whole bunch to say. Read.
Lying children.
Lying children. Read.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
They don't want to hear God's laws. They don't want to hear that Sabbath days on Saturday when he got a whole computer in his hand. He don't want to hear thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery. He don't want to hear that because that woman he with, guess what? He hitting her and they not married. What does the Bible call that? Fornication. Got children by the woman but won't marry her. That's how people read.
Which say to the seers, see not.
So that's what he told us. Don't see it. Don't see my sin. Don't see what I'm doing wrong. Give me $100. Read.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
You don't want to hear the right things. Don't want to hear keep God's laws, obey God's commandments. He don't want to hear that. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Do what?
Speak unto us smooth things.
Smooth things. That's what our people want to hear. Oh yeah, you blessed and highly favored. It's your season. Your season is on the way. That's what we want to hear. We don't want to hear God's law. Hey, bro, listen. If you land with that sister, you got to marry her. We don't want to hear. Listen, you got to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments. Listen, today is the Sabbath day. You shouldn't be buying or selling or anything like that. No working or nothing. We don't want to hear that, do we, bro?
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. nation.